Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to Guilderland High School for tonight's women's basketball game. I'm Sean Kynam. Tonight's game features the Shaker Blue Bison taking on your Guilderland Lady Dutch. And we are getting set to go here. Shaker currently enters tonight's game with a record of 8-7, 4-5 in the division. Lady Dutch currently sitting tied for last place in the Suburban Council Blue standings. They're 3-6 with a record of 4-12 overall. And we're getting set to go. The Lady Dutch come out into the court. They are led by Valencia Fontanelle-Passon, the leading scorer on the team, as well as Gwen Renoski, Sophia Saravillo, Ava Leah, and newcomer Destiny Pepino's playing in her first game as a varsity player, replacing Empress Lee, who has left the team. We're getting set to go. Madison Mahoney going for the jump ball along with Fontanelle-Passon, and we are underway here in Guilderland. KJ Gordon with it now. There's a pass along to Jules DeBeatham, who was Shaker's highest scorer last time out against Albany. Mahoney takes it from behind the three-point line. Now across to Soleil Carrington. Carrington backing up. Now gives it across to Gordon, now for DeBeatham. DeBeatham a pass across to Mahoney, now Carrington. Looking for a shot, can't find it. And Guilderland will get the ball here. And Gwen Renoski with a pass to Valencia Fontanelle-Passon. And she bounces it back to Renoski, now to Ava Leah. Leah across to Renoski, now for Pepino. Going for three is Saravillo, and it just came up short. And the rebound is picked up by Jules DeBeatham. DeBeatham along for Carrington, down low Mahoney. Tried a shot, it goes over, and it's picked up by Pepino. Now across to Fontanelle-Passon with a shot for three, and it doesn't go. Rebound picked up by Carrington. Carrington a pass now for DeBeatham. DeBeatham goes in, shoots for two, and scores. And Shaker is the first on the board here in the first. Fontanelle-Passon along for Renoski, now for Pepino. Over for Sophia Saravillo. Taken by Leah, now Fontanelle-Passon. Long pass, finding Renoski, it's near center. Now Pepino loses control. Had it knocked away from her by Carrington. And Shaker will get possession here. And Gordon will give it to DeBeatham. Starts out with it now. Going in against Leah, gets around, now taken by Mahoney. Long pass goes over the head of Carrington and out of play. And Lady Dutch will take possession here. Pepino along for Fontanelle-Passon, bounce pass to Saravillo. Back to Pepino. Looking across, it was knocked away and it goes out of play. Lady Dutch will keep it though. Renoski down low, Saravillo, and it is out of play. Called out of play there by the referee. And Shaker will get it back here. Carrington along for DeBeatham. Taken back by Carrington. Now goes in against Saravillo. A shot got blocked. And I believe a foul is going to be called on the play. And there will be one. It's going to be on Gwen Renoski. First foul of the game goes to the Lady Dutch, and Carrington will shoot two here for the Bison, coming into tonight 7 for 14 in free throw attempts, and she makes her first. And Carrington misses her second. Comes out, Ava Leah tried to pick it up, it was intercepted by Gordon. And she has it now for Shaker. Pass across for DeBeatham. DeBeatham across for Carrington. Now back for DeBeatham, trying to get by Leah, cannot. And Lady Dutch will take the ball here. Taken here by Fontanelle Pawson. Now Saravilla for Renoski. Tried to pass. It was knocked away by Mahoney. And some substitutions coming in for the Lady Dutch. Gito, McFerrin, and Dubin are now in. They'll replace Leah, Pepino, and Renoski on the court. McFerrin looking for a play, now finds Dubin on the pass. Dubin across, finding Saravillo. Back for Fontanelle Pawson. Tries to go in, shoots, and a foul called on the play. So Shaker will pick up their first foul. It's going to be assessed to number 55, Madison Mahoney. And Valencia Fontanelle Pawson will shoot 2 for Guilderland, coming into tonight 54 for 83 in free throw attempts. And her first one is in, and that will get Guilderland on the board. It's now 3-1. And the second one is in. 1 point game at 3-2. DeBeetham with it near the center logo, makes a nice move on Dubin. Now down low, Mahoney with a shot, it bounced out, and Fontanelle Pawson picks up the rebound. It's another nice move as Mahoney pumped it to Gordon there. Fontanelle Pawson's shot didn't quite go, and it's taken on the rebound by DeBeetham. DeBeetham with a pass across to KJ Gordon. Gordon over for Mahoney, now DeBeetham. Across now down low for Mahoney with a shot, and she scores. And she's fouled on that play as well. And it will be Saravillo called for the foul. So Mahoney will shoot an extra free throw here. After making her first 2 points, she comes in tonight 29 for 66 in free throw attempts this season, and she adds to that total. Now 6-2. Grace McFerrin along for Sophia Saravillo. Taken now by Bella Gito. Blocked on the play by Mahoney. And it goes out of play near the Shaker players. Guilderland will maintain possession here. Gito takes it on the pass from McFerrin, now gives it along to VFP. Taken by McFerrin again. Now Fontanelle Pawson for 3, it will just miss. And it's picked up by McCarthy and given to DeBeetham again. Gordon down low, Mahoney with a shot, and she scores. 8-2 now. Fontanelle Pawson along for Saravillo. Taken here by Grayson Dubin, now for Gito. Gito pass across Fontanelle Pawson. Back for Grace McFerrin. And a timeout called on the court. 3:59 to go here in the first quarter. It's Shaker 8 and Guilderland 2. So coming into tonight, the Lady Dutch looking to snap a 4-game losing streak tonight against the Bison. The Bison won both of their meetings with the Lady Dutch last year. Lady Dutch coming off a 61-46 loss last Friday against the Burnt Hill Spartans. After a tied first quarter, the Lady Dutch were outscored 44-29 in the remaining 3 quarters and lost the game, as I mentioned, 61-46. Bella Gito led the team in that game with 16 points, while Grayson Dubin finished second with 11. New players are back on here. Gito with a shot. Bounced off the rim. It's picked up by Mahoney. Taken by Carrington, and a foul called on the play, I believe, as she's sent down. And it's going to be Saravillo again called for the foul. And Carrington will once again shoot 2 here for Shaker. And her first one is in. And so is the second one, now at 3 points tonight so far. Grayson Dubin on the pass across. Pepino for three, and she scores! Welcome to varsity, Destiny Pepino, her first 3 points as a varsity player. It's now 10-5. DeBeetham receives the pass here from McCarthy. Now McCarthy gets it back, taken almost by Mahoney. It's broken up. And here comes Fontanelle Pawson going in, shooting, and a big collision right in front of the hoop. Both Fontanelle Pawson and Carrington go down. Carrington is going to be called for the foul, but wow, what a collision that was. Right in front of the hoop, and some new players coming in now. For Shaker, Riley McCarthy comes out. And Kayla Carter will be in now, as Fontanelle Pawson gears up to shoot 2 more free throws. And the first one just goes off the rim. And Fontanelle Pawson's second one goes in. Her and Pepino have 3 each. It's a 10-6 game right now. Carter takes the pass and now gives it to Carrington. Back over for Jules DeBeetham. Dubin doing some great work as DeBeetham having trouble a little bit. Now a shot is taken, and picking up the rebound is Saravillo, and she gives it across to Dubin. Dubin bounced past Pepino, kept it in briefly, but it's turned over and given to Carter. And she rushes up center. Carter across for Carrington, shooting for 3, and it bounces on top. Fighting for it, Mahoney, and she scores. Score now 12-6 as Mahoney with 7 of 12 points for Shaker so far. Now Pepino across. Fontanelle Pawson going for 3, scores! The 29th three-pointer of the year for Valencia Fontanelle Pawson. It's now 12-9. Now a whistle here. Ava Lee is going to come in for Saravillo. Lady Dutch given the ball here. Fontanelle Pawson will take it. Across now for Leah. It's almost open there as Pepino has the pass blocked by Carrington, and she gets to it first. Carrington in for 2, scores. 5 points for Carrington here in the first. Bellagito. Pass across, it's broken up again by Carrington. Goes in and scores. 2 turnovers forced there by Carrington. 4 easy points. It's now 16-9. Leah takes it across for Gito. Gito in a little bit of trouble. Finds Fontanelle Pawson, and now a turnover here. McFerrin comes in. She'll replace Pepino. And Rachel Palladino, number 14 for Shaker, will throw it in, but not before another timeout. 1:16 to go. Shaker leads by a score of 16-9. Should mention here, Shaker's last game was Thursday. They lost by a score of 47-33 against the Albany Falcons. Shaker was led in that game by Jules DeBeetham, who had 12 points, while Albany was led by Anisha Jackson, who had 14 points, Yvonne Boyd, who had 11, and Nevaeh House, who had 10. 3 players with double-digit points in that game against a Shaker team. It's actually been one of the lowest scoring teams in the conference so far this year. Their biggest total this season was 62 in a win over Ballston Spa on January 10th. As Carrington is fouled yet again. So this time it will be Dubin called for the foul. One of Shaker's wins this season was actually a 38-28 decision over Holy Names on December 28th as Carrington's first goes in. Looking to double the lead here, and she just misses the second as McFerrin gets the rebound here for the Lady Dutch. Taken here by Avalia, now across for Grayson Dubin. Dubin across for McFerrin, now for Gito. Going for three, bounces out. Dubin can't quite get it, and Kayla Robbins deflects it away. It's picked up by Carrington. Taken here by Kayla Carter. Tries to get a pass to Mahoney. It's taken here. Leah goes down. Trying to find it. Gito, and Carrington picks it up again. Soleil Carrington. Pass, and it's missed on the play by Robbins. And it goes out of play. 28.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And Gwen Renoski comes back in for the Lady Dutch, replacing Grayson Dubin on the court. Time ticking down again here. Fontanelle passing across to Grace McFerrin. Over for Leah, now for Bella Gito. Now Gwen Renoski finds Fontanelle passing on the pass. Tries to go in, and she's fouled on the play. So the foul called on Kayla Robbins. It'll be her first, team third for the first quarter, and Fontanelle Passon again will shoot two. And the first shot is in. Score now 17-10, Shaker. And Fontanelle Passon once again makes another free throw, now with 8 points on the night. Taken here by DeBeetham. Bounce pass down low. Palladino shoots. It just goes off. 3 seconds now. Fontanelle Passon for the buzzer beater, and it hit the rim. Wow, that was a close one there. Fontanelle Passon just missing a buzzer beater, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. And Shaker currently has the lead, 17-11 over the Lady Dutch. Current point leaders for the teams. Currently for Shaker it is Soleil Carrington. She has 8 points so far tonight. Madison Mahoney has 7. Second on the team. And Fontanelle Passon, as I mentioned, now with 8 points to lead the team. The other 3 were from a three-pointer from newcomer varsity player Destiny Pepino. So we're taking a short timeout here. And second quarter will get underway in a little bit. Lady Dutch now coming back onto the court. And it's a replay of that near buzzer beater there from Valencia Fontanelle Passon. Close, but no cigar. And here we go. The second quarter is underway. Pepino across for McFerrin. Now Gwen Renoski. Taken here by McFerrin. Now for Saravillo. Back to Destiny Pepino. Dubin for McFerrin. Over for Renoski. Blocked on the play by Palladino. Going in for 2 scores. And Palladino gets her first 2, and a foul called on the play as well. So Pepino is going to be called for the foul. First foul for either team here in the second quarter, and Rachel Palladino is going to shoot an extra free throw after making that 2. She comes in tonight 4 for 6 in free throw attempts, and it just goes off the rim. Trying to get her own rebound, it goes out of play. And went off of Dubin. It'll be Shaker's ball. Palladino, it's turned over. Nice play by Pepino. Now gets around Carrington. Pepino still going for it. And it's turned over again as Robbins able to get it. It's a good rush by Pepino, but Robbins got to her and was able to force the turnover. And it's taken now by Kayla Carter. Down low, Carrington almost went out of play with it. Now DeBeetham takes it. Goes in, shoots, and it just misses. And it's picked up on the rebound by Pepino. Bounce pass for Sofia Saravillo. Runs into a little bit of trouble, and Palladino with it, now picks it up. Goes in, blocked by Dubin, and it goes out of play. And some substitutions made. Fontanelle Pawson and Gito coming in for Renoski and Pepino. Taken here by Kayla Carter. Trying to force a turnover is Gito. Now a shot for three coming from Kirker. That didn't go. And Saravillo able to find Fontanelle Pawson on the pass. Fontanelle Pawson with a shot. It just missed. Gito tried to keep it in, but could not, and will be Shaker's ball once again. Kayla Carter with it currently for the Bison. Going in against Saravillo. Now a shot for three by DeBeetham, and it misses. Rebound goes over the hoop. Gito forces it away from Carrington. And it's going to be Golan's ball. New players coming in. For Shaker, and now here comes Grace McFerrin. Cross now for Saravillo, now Gito. Taken by Dubin. Nice moves, and now gives it back to Gito. Gito tries to go in, gets knocked down on the play. And it goes out of play. No foul called there, as it will be Shaker's ball here once again. DeBeetham starting up slowly here. Bounce it across, gets by McFerrin, it's taken by Carrington. Back for DeBeetham, now for Carter. Down low with it is Kirker, now back for Carrington. Stops up, now pass across. Going for three is Carter, and she scores. And with that, Shaker has doubled their lead. Kayla Carter with her first 3 points tonight. Taken by Saravillo, it's turned over. And Carrington able to find DeBeetham. DeBeetham across, going for three is Kirker, and it just hit the rim. Fontanelle Pawson going for the rebound, but she goes out of play. And a stoppage here, Avalia will come in. Saravillo will come out. And it'll be taken here by Carter. Carter finds DeBeetham on the pass, now gets it back, going for three again, it goes over, rebound for Palladino, can't quite get it, and she's fouled as well. And it will be Gito called for the foul this time. And now Renoski will replace her on the court. Excuse me, that was Kirker going for the shot there, not Palladino. It's Palladino is 14, Kirker is 12. And Kirker will make her second. She had made both of her free throw attempts entering this game. Score now 24-11. Taken by Leah, and it's turned over again. Now this time rushing forward is Carter, and it's another foul on the play. Renoski is going to get called for it this time. And Carter's first goes in. She came into tonight 11 for 21 in free throw attempts. make that 12 for 22. And now 13 for 23 as she makes the second. Leah receives the pass from McFerrin. Now Dubin. Bounce pass for Renoski, and a collision again as Mahoney goes down over Renoski. She's helped back up. Mahoney gets called for the foul. It's her second. And play resumes here. Long pass across. Dubin going for three, and it's off the rim. McFerrin couldn't quite pick up the rebound. It comes to DeBeetham. Long pass down. Schaefer is knocked down on the play. And Lady Dutch will get it back. And Gito and Renoski once again trade places. Gito receives the pass, now Leah. Across now for Fontanelle Pawson, back up for Dubin. Cross now, Bellagito. Long pass finding Fontanelle Pawson. Goes in, shoots over the hoop. Dubin able to keep it. And now she goes for three, it's off the rim again. And it's taken here by Jules DeBeetham. Another blocked pass there, and Dubin, I believe, is going to get called for a foul here. No, it's going to be Fontanelle Pawson called for the foul. Her and Saravillo swap out. 4:12 to go. Mahoney takes a shot. That one bounces off the rim, and Bellagito will take it here for Gillen. Gito goes in, and it's forced away from her by Mahoney. Will be Gillen's ball here. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. McFerrin looking across. Now finds Dubin on the pass. Dubin gets by DeBeetham, tries to find another pass, now gets it back. Leah now for Gito. For going for three, it's off the rim again. And it's taken on the rebound by Dubin. Now Ava Leah. Cross for Bellagito, dropped it a little bit. Now takes it back. Dubin over for McFerrin, now Saravillo. Saravillo tried to force it to Leah, does so, and now it's taken once again by the Lady Dutch. Gito goes in, shoots and scores! First 2 points of the second quarter for the Lady Dutch. And Bellagito gets on the board. Now Leah with the turnover. And DeBeetham forces it away from her, but I believe there's a foul coming up, and yes, there is. So DeBeetham picks up the foul. Leah and Fontanelle Pawson trade spots. Saravillo for Gito. Gito goes in for two again. It's forced away. Fontanelle Pawson can't keep it in. And it's Shaker's ball once again. 3:03 to go here in the second quarter. And Kirker will give it to Jules DeBeetham. DeBeetham going in against Dubin. Pass across, shot off the rim from McCarthy, and it's picked up by Dubin for the Lady Dutch. Dubin for Bellagito. Back for Dubin. Now for McFerrin. Dropped it a little bit, but still has it. Fontanelle Pawson now. Now Saravillo going for three. Bounces up top, and it's picked up by Kirker. Now DeBeetham. Waiting patiently. Taken by Kirker. Kirker across for Angelina Schaefer. Schaefer now Shot taken, it's going to go wide from DeBeetham, and Gito picks up the rebound. Pass across, Fontanelle Pawson in for 2, and she scores. 10 points now for Fontanelle Pawson. Taken now by Schaefer. Long pass across, finding Britt. Now taken by DeBeetham, now back for Schaefer. DeBeetham once again looking across, now it's a pass for McCarthy. Now Britt with a shot, and another one from Kirker goes in. Now Fontanelle Pawson at the other end tries a shot, and it's picked up on the rebound by McCarthy. McCarthy hands it across now for DeBeetham. DeBeetham with Dubin guarding, gets by Dubin. Shot taken, and it's going to be caught by Fontanelle Pawson. Fontanelle Pawson across, Gito going for 3, it's off the rim again. McFerrin now, Dubin for 3, and she scores! It's the 20th three-pointer on the season for Grayson Dubin. 1 minute left to go. DeBeetham blocked by Dubin, but it's taken by McCarthy. Another pass across, DeBeetham waiting at center, now finds Schaefer. Schaefer back for DeBeetham. Across now for Bella Britt. Britt trying to maneuver her way in, but she runs into McFerrin. And some new players coming in now for Shaker. DeBeetham and Kirker will step out. Gordon and Carter will come in. 40 seconds to go. Pass finding Schaefer for 3, and she scores! Angelina Schaefer with her first 3 points tonight. 13-point lead for Shaker. 25 seconds to go. McFerrin for Dubin. Bounce pass for Leah, now back for Dubin. Wide open is Gito, now she maneuvers in. Gito for 2, and she scores! 4 points for Gito, it's taken by Gordon. Now gets it back from McCarthy. Carter for 3, bounces up top. Fontanelle Pawson picks up the rebound, but that is it for the first half of tonight's game. A great start for the Shaker Bison. They are up 31-20 over the Lady Dutch. Lady Dutch looking a little bit shaky in the first half of the second quarter, not recording any points. They came on a little bit late in the second. They got a little work to do in the second half once that starts up. And we will be right back. Stay tuned for more action here tonight. You're watching Göttingen Lady Dutch basketball here on the GHS Media YouTube channel.